Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Welcome back everyone to another Bitcoin update. So here we are on the 1 hour chart. We have seen a bit of a sell-off from the Trump speech yesterday, and with this Trump speech we have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move down in a micro first wave, and now we could be in the start of this corrective ABC bounce where we can form a larger degree 1, 2 setup to the downside where we can possibly get a larger sell-off in a third wave, a fourth wave, and a fifth wave. Now that could be all of a extended B wave that we have been talking about in the last couple of videos, or it could be more of a larger sell-off for a lower low below 60,000. Now at the moment we would have to first break below this swing low here at 65,000 to confirm that we are indeed in this orange scenario for either a extended B wave or a more larger sell-off in a third wave. Otherwise, as long as we do remain above it, it is totally possible that this could just be a larger 1-2 setup and we could get a third wave to the upside. Now that scenario is it's just speculation at the moment. We're below resistance. We formed a 5 wave move down, and there hasn't really been any strong buying pressure from this area. It's just very choppy. So far, this either could be all of the 3 wave move up, and we could get rejected here. We don't need to go higher in this resistance zone, but it's totally possible that we do go a little bit higher before getting rejected. And our resistance zone is between 67,000 to 68,500. If we do form a 5 wave move up and a break above resistance and a 3 wave move down, well then things could start to shift a little bit more towards this white scenario. But because of the selling pressure and 5 wave move down, and there really hasn't been any strong buying pressure, it shouldn't come surprising if we do get another low and break below 65,000. Now, as long as we do remain above it, it technically is valid for this white scenario, but right now it is not the highest of confidence just based off of price action. Now, what we want to see for this orange scenario is soon a rejection within resistance. Because market is closed tomorrow and for the weekend, we could just chop around here between support and resistance before getting a move on Monday for either a break below or possibly a break above resistance. And that is kind of what we could expect heading into the weekend with low volume as well. If we head over to the RSI, still within the neutral for the 1 hour, we did form a very slight bullish divergence here, which has played out very nicely on the 1 hour chart. And on the 4 hour, we are still within neutral as well. And within the daily, we are also still within neutral, but we are starting to get a little bit stronger selling pressure as we start to go a little bit lower. So that is something worth watching for. At the moment, we do have more longs than shorts. This liquidity area between 66,000 to about 63,000. And then on the 30-day, we still have many more shorts compared to longs, but this larger zone for longs is starting to build up a lot with 2 billion in shorts. But the market is definitely, or traders are definitely favored in shorts right now, so that is keeping a very dangerous thing where it adds a little bit more weight to just an extended B wave, because we could just go back to liquidate these longs and then we could possibly find that low and start working higher. Now, we don't need to. We could, like I said, we could just go straight up from here. It's a bit speculative at that moment, but right now the pressure remains down, so it wouldn't be too crazy to see if we do see a liquidation towards the downside first before heading higher, just because that is where price is starting to head. Now on the heat maps, it is kind of the same story. We have just that pressure below us, but obviously overall the liquidation is obviously above us with the shorts. On the 3-day, we do see the same thing here. 65,000 is that larger zone down there as well. And on the 2-week, which should be a little bit more telling for what we could expect, is, yeah, it's pretty much just that zone above us, those two liquidity zones, and then just this smaller zone below us just remains obviously a target that could possibly happen. So at the moment, it wouldn't be too surprising either way if we do get a dump below to liquidate these, or if we do go higher to liquidate these. Either scenario I could really see happening. But at the moment, pressure remains down. We have a 5-wave move as well, and so far a very choppy corrective bounce. So it wouldn't be surprising if we get another low and then we find support down here for an extended B wave, and then we could start working our way back up here to liquidate some of those shorts. So that's totally possible as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Not too much has really happened. We're still kind of within just the same range overall since the 27th of March. There hasn't really been any decisive break above or below since we've had this low of 65,000. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Those are our lines, support, resistance, and these are just the important structures that we could possibly see play out in a roadmap. So yeah, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.